friends, and welcome to my channel. I am Sue, and I like to create stuff in The Sims 4. Today's Monday, and if you've been here the past month or so, you would know that I have the series I called Maker's Monday. It is basically a series of sort of tutorial videos where I help you guys create no CC custom furniture. This way you can always have new objects in your game without having to go through downloading any custom content or even waiting for a new pack to come out. In today's video, I will be building a chair. Yep, you heard that right. And as you might have seen from the thumbnail already, it is a modern farmhouse kind of chair, living chair. You can place it in your Sims living room, on a patio, or even by a pool. So let's get to the building part. First, there are some cheats you need to input in order to access some objects and features that are not in the actual game originally. The cheats are on the screen, so are the tricks that you will be using in order to be able to build the chair. For the chair, I used a debug wooden plank to make the entire frame. This is found in the base game debug objects. If you scroll down, you can find it with the world objects found around Oasis Springs. And to make the chair functional, I used the poof that comes with City Living to make the cushions and the backrest. To make the chair, I used the tool mod by Twisted Maxi. In the game, you can't rotate objects along any axis. You are stuck with a footprint. However, with this mod, you can rotate almost any object on its X, Y, or even Z axis. This mod is a must-have for builders in my opinion, because it's a game changer. You can, other than rotating stuff in the game, you can actually also size up and size down objects, and not just double the size or smaller, like half the size or something. You can actually size up and down in increments. So to make the frame of the chair, I sized up this wooden plank thing. I sized it up to 1.25 using the tool mod, and for the bottom part I raised it 0.06 on the tool mod and used 8 of them to place them next to each other so that they would be the bottom. For the back, I used, I think it was 4 in the first half. Yes, it was 4 in the first half. So I used these 4. I rotated them to a 90-degree angle so that they would be like facing me, not lying down on the floor, and raised them in order to make like a 90-degree angle with the bottom part of the chair. I then used also tool mod. I'm not gonna keep on saying like I used tool mod, because honestly this chair is heavy with tool mod, so anything I did, I basically used tool mod for it. So for the top part of the back of the chair, I rotated them to an angle of 70 degrees so that they would look like there's an incline. Excuse my stupid wooden head right now, because yes, I set it as a head. I'm sorry. And then I raised all of them. I selected them all. In order to select more than one item with the tool mod, you first have to toggle an active object, and then you need to press Alt on your keyboard and click the rest of them, and this way you can select all of them. And I raised them to a 0.05 increment, and then I fixed them so that the whole thing would look like smooth and it fit together well. Then for the back cushion or back pillow for the chair, I rotated the booth that came with City Living, I rotated it to an angle of 70 degrees. So basically, if you want to have it on an angle of 90 degrees, for example, which I don't recommend because it wouldn't be that comfortable, you would want the top half part of the chair, the one that is made from wood, and the cushion to be both rotated at an angle of 90 degrees. If that makes any sense. I hope I'm making sense as I'm explaining this. Honestly, this is my first time doing this sort of tutorial. I'm not used to doing a speed build and explaining what I'm doing. Now I'm doing the armrest. All the planks that I have used up until now, they have been sized to 1.25 with the tool mod, except for the feet or legs of the chair that I have placed. Those were sized up to 1.25 and then sized up once using the right bracket key, I guess, on the keyboard. Now I wanted the armrests to be a bit thick because in my mind I wanted this chair to be for chilling, if you want. Like if you want to just relax by a fire, read a book, have a cup of coffee, this would be the chair for that. So I wanted the armrests to be thick enough to fit a book and a mug. And this is why the arms of this chair are a bit thicker than a normal chair. Now for the legs of the chair, first of all I placed like a wooden plank so that I could make the back legs a bit even, like yeah. And then I used other planks and rotated them 60 degrees so that they would support the back leg and the bottom of the chair, and at the same time be like the front legs of this chair. I used 2 for every side because I wanted a small piece of the wooden plank to show from the top so that it would look like it is probably handmade or something. I did the same thing on the other side, and then I did the same thing for the back part of the chair. So if you can see that the armrest, there is a little bit of a gap between the left side and the right side of it. So in order to support this gap, I decided to put the same thing I did for the legs. I decided to make it as a support, which you will be seeing right now. I decided to make it as a support between the armrest and the back leg of the chair. So I rotated it also to a 60-degree angle, raised it up, and basically that's it. Now you will see in a bit, in a very, very short while, you will see my sim self and my dogs. You will see my sim self actually testing the chair so that you could see that it is totally functional. And this is basically it for the chair. I hope you guys like it. I hope if you recreate it to tag me in your photos. I am Nerdy Panda on Instagram, and I would love to see you recreate it and play with it, and I would like to be tagged in it. And if you don't want to build it again by yourselves, I have the chair uploaded to my gallery. You can download it and put it in your game and have fun with it. And that's it for me for today. I hope you enjoyed this one. I hope you are liking these types of videos, these Maker Mondays, because honestly I am having so much fun creating them and coming up with ideas that to bring some new stuff for the game. So if you did like it, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and let me know in the comments down below if you prefer the video to be in this way, like an actual speed build of me showing you how I did the whole thing, or in a stop motion way like I used to do them before? I would love to know that. And that's it for me for today. Until next time, friends, stay nerdy, stay happy. Bye!